I'm sharing another case with you guys. I just got off the phone again with the mother. This case is going to be interesting for you guys. This was another radical change. We've been getting a lot of these lately, which is just awesome. It's amazing. Lives are changed, families are changed, extended family notices the changes in these kids of autism. This case I want to share with you. This is a case, and I want to show you about having faith in persisting with something, okay? This case was very interesting. This mother, we had this extremely aggressive child with autism, okay? 5-year-old little boy. They were out of Michigan, I believe, Skype call. These patients, I have been working with them since June 21st, 2020, okay? And this was a little bit of a difficult case. This was not one of those 7-day cases or even a 1-month case. We worked with this case. We tried 3 or 4 different medicines, I think 3 medicines, and there was very little change, okay? And this mother, I don't blame her at all. She was getting discouraged. She wanted to stop care. And I said, just give me 2 more weeks. Give me 2 more weeks. Let's keep working with this, because the child was biting. He was scratching. He was aggressive. He was spitting everywhere. He was urinating and defecating everywhere. You know, it was really bad. Screaming. They couldn't go out. It was really bad for her. And I understood where she was coming from, and I felt bad, but I didn't want to leave him like that because we didn't do very much. I asked her, please stick around. Just give us a couple more weeks. We'll get him better. And sure enough, it happened. August 14th, we prescribed a medicine that was the perfect bullseye hit for this child, matched his symptom picture of autism 100%. And this child did a complete 180 flip and is completely different, where the whole family is noticing. It's radical. August 14th, we started. We did very mild dose. We did 1 teaspoon a day of this natural homeopathic medicine called Mercurius Syllabus. In this case, not all cases are going to need it, okay? And we've seen subtle little changes happen in the first 7 days, but things I could see were starting to change, and this was a good medicine. Then I had her August 24th, which was a little bit over a week ago. I had her move the dosing up to 1 teaspoon twice a day. So we doubled the dose, okay? Because we're gauging how sensitive this child is to this medicine. I get an update on being on this double dose today, which is August 31st, 2020. And the mother is in shock. She cannot believe the changes. It's amazing. It's amazing. So anyways, I'll go quickly through this case, okay? And I'll read you today's follow-up. And she's gonna send me an email. I always ask for these emails from the parents so you can see that this is not something I'm making up. This is what happens. So I'm reading you case notes, because then you can see mother's words before and after. And then I'm sending you, I'm gonna give you a copy of the email, because I asked the parents, please write me a short little email so people can say this is real. We can share it with more families. Parents can know this is legit and it's not a hopeless situation, and they're not gonna be like this forever, and these kids could heal. Okay, so that's why I get this. So you guys know it's real. So let's go through this. June 20, so we took the case June 4th. They did not receive the medicine to start the first dose of medicine until June 21st. So we really started June 21st, but I took the case June 4th. Chief complaints, autism, nonverbal, and a lot of behavioral issues, okay? She says he used to be a calm and very sweet boy. He would just sit and watch TV. She didn't have to worry about him. Then he started to change. Autism. What happens, I said. She says, he climbs high tables. He throws chairs to the floor. He'll grab cereal and throw it all over the floor. This has been since January 2020, so the beginning of this year. She cannot have anything glass out. Glass cups, glass plates, ceramic plates, anything glass, vases, nothing. He will destroy everything, this poor child, okay? Paper, everything. She says paper plates. He throws everything to the floor that is glass. She had to move everything that is breakable out of the house. Okay, so this is the poor family's life. It's terrible. This was every day. Potty trained. He was trained for a period of time, and then he reverted back. He started having accidents all the time. What else did she tell me? Sleep. The sleep is horrible. This poor child, he would wake up screaming in the middle of the night. The mother could not leave his side. He did not want the lights off. The lights needed to be on, and she had to stay there the whole night. If she tried to sneak away, even when he's asleep, this is even early in the morning or nighttime, he would wake up and she would have to stay there, okay? He stays up late also, 11 to 12 a.m. What else did she tell me? She described his personality. He runs around all day long. This is one of those children, and you have these children. You have children that are either glued to electronics and stuff like this, and you have other kids that will not sit down for a second. Not to watch an iPad, not to watch a tablet, not to watch a movie, not to watch TV, bouncing all over, climbing the chairs, bouncing the chairs, running back and forth, not leaving the mother's side. The mother was not able to leave the house. The mother was not able to clean the house because the child was always there, this child with autism. It was pretty bad for the whole family, okay? Obviously for the child dealing with it. So that was every day like this. Dinner, they had to, when they wanted to go out for dinner, she told the husband to just go get the food, bring it back in, we'll eat at home. They didn't want to go out because the child would scream, run around. She didn't know what was going to happen. She was always stressed, on edge, because she didn't know what was going to happen. And you'll see how this changed. Amazing. He lost eye contact in words. He was saying mama, dada, goo. He was saying a bunch of words. He stopped responding to his name. He lost eye contact. This happened after his vaccinations again. So there was regression after vaccinations, unfortunately. What else did she tell me? 24/7, he's always in the fridge and in the pantry. That's all he thinks about is food all the time, non-stop, mom said. It's like he eats non-stop all day. This was characteristic in this case. This was unique. It helped us find our medicine. Thirsty. What else did she tell me? Fear. And that's pretty much it, okay? That was the initial. This was back in June, so a month or two ago, okay? Now let me read to you what happened after we found this right medicine. It was miraculous for this child. So, today is the 31st. Here we go. August 31st, 2020, which I just took 10-15 minutes ago. I just talked to her over Skype, okay? She says, things have been very good. He's making a lot more sounds now. He's trying to communicate. Communication is much better with him, and he has a communication tool. She says the communication is so much better with this communication tool. The nighttime has been amazing. You could hear the relief in her voice. She says the nighttime has been amazing with sleep. This was a big thing. So huge changes with that. He still wants the light on, but mom actually, well, it was funny. She noticed him, the child, pushing mom out of the bed a couple nights, she noticed, and she didn't understand what was going on because she was never able to leave his side before. So mom was, or the child was pushing her out of the bed. So she's like, huh, that's strange. She goes, she says, I lied on the floor just to see, because I didn't want to have to come back in there after. So she just lied on the floor, and he was fine. So then she got up, she took off, she went to her room, and she actually slept in her own bed for the first time in I don't know how many months or years. And she's been sleeping in her own bed without the child waking up, without the child having waking up terrified. So it's just amazing. She's in awe. She can't believe it. So she says the entire night before mom would have to lie next to him, and he was seeing monsters. She suspected he was seeing monsters. He was looking up, seeing things, and then covering his face, stuff like this. So there was a lot of fear in his mind. It's all gone now. There's no more fear. What else did she tell me? She says, we haven't gone to a restaurant as a family for a long time. Would only do takeouts. Yesterday, they said, the husband pushed her. He said, let's go to the restaurant. Let's see what happens. Because they noticed he was a little bit different. So they went out, so they tried. And he actually sat in his own chair, she said to me. He sat the whole time. He didn't get up. Before, he would be all over mom, running around, yelling. And mom didn't have to worry. She says, I was actually calm, she says. And she says, normally I would be so stressed because she doesn't know what's going to happen. She doesn't know if there's going to be a scene, if he's going to be loud or whatever. So she was actually able to go with her family, have a nice meal, relax, and not worry about him. So, this is how families change. Not only does the child with autism change in a natural way that's sustainable, even once the medicine's done, this child is permanently changed, most likely, in almost all cases. But the family dynamics heal, and the family heals, and the family changes. Amazing. What else did she tell me? I mean, I had this whole write-up of just amazing things. She says yesterday they went to her sister-in-law's house for a birthday, and he was smiling at everyone, and he was going to everyone. The grandparents noticed, the sister-in-law noticed, and they said they can't believe what they noticed with him. He was trying different foods. Even though he ate well before, he was trying different foods, but he's not in the fridge all the time. So even this he was going, remember, he was always in the pantry 24/7, the mother said. He's not going there all the time, and he's trying new food. So there's been a little bit of improvement in that. Still having a little bit of, he's still wearing his pull-ups, so they're still trying to potty train him. That's still the same, not worse, but not changed yet. What else? He is understanding better, even when mom is talking to him. If mom tells him he can't do something, he's listening, he's understanding a little bit. The scratching is still there a little bit, but it's been decreased. The biting is still there a little bit, but it's been significantly decreased. Okay, so those things are improving, not gone, improving. What else did she tell me? Oh, this is funny. He says, she told me he's trying to play with his iPad. He was never interested in this before. Remember, he would just run around all day, not interested in sitting at all. Mom was actually able to clean the house for the first time, and he was not attached to her side, craving her attention. So there's a little bit of independence. He is happy. This is what mom said. He is happy. Before, mom said he had like a type of anxiety all the time. Not anymore, she says. He's happy. And that's it. That's our follow-up. Amazing. Like, you read this story and you're like, this can't be real. These got to be making this up. This can't be real. These kids don't change like this. And this is what happens. This happens regularly. So, you know, guys, it's just amazing. Anyways, the email's coming in. I most likely already, it's on the video here, okay? So just read through that. You'll see the email from the mother. This is directly from the mother's mouth. So just amazing. I wish you guys all the best, okay? This is what's possible. Never give up hope on your kids. These kids of autism. Autism is just a set of symptoms that a pediatrician diagnoses a diagnosis of autism. Like, you know what I mean? It's a set of symptoms that they give a name to, and that's autism. If these set of symptoms disappear with a proper natural therapeutic, homeopathy, then that diagnosis of autism can no longer exist, okay? So think about that. I wish you guys all the best. God bless. If you guys have any questions, we're here. If you need help, we're here. Book a Skype call, book a phone call, and I'll help you guys any way I can, okay? My number is 289-337-4223. Have a great day.